Hey guys, welcome back to Giving Unbothered, the podcast. We're doing something fun today.
Quite actually bitchy, to be honest.
I don't know. I'm not bitchy. I know which...
I might need to change my list.
Alana is going to be the usual bitch she is. But we are going to be discussing, because we live, unfortunately, in a time where if you want to meet someone, it's 80-90% through dating apps.
I mean, like, I've met all of my exes, barring one, or like things, through Hinge.
Damn.
I know. And they say
Success
Hinge is meant to be
stories.
deleted. It gets re-downloaded, for sure.
I don't get that. That's their line. But yeah, so talking about dating apps, we're going to be discussing our little icks
Our dating app icks.
of when we swipe.
God, there's a
What
lot of
makes
them.
us-
That was the easiest list I've had to do.
I mean, same. I
Like-
literally did it like very quickly.
I didn't realise I got peeved so much. Like, so many things just really frustrate me.
Yeah. I haven't really been much on dating apps because just... Ugh.
Yeah. No.
I literally have no words for it. I'm just like... Ugh. Let's get our lists out.
Okay.
Do you want to start? Or...
I'll happily start.
Oh, I'm actually so curious to see your list. We don't know each other's points.
Yeah, we've purposely not discussed it. I reckon we'll have similar ones though, because we bitch about things all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, we've kind of touched on this before. What I don't understand, or maybe not what I don't understand, it annoys me because it's not what I want. Mm-hmm. Figuring out my dating goals and short-term relationship open to long. What the fuck is a short-term relationship?
No, genuinely.
What is it? I don't understand.
I
Are
don't
you
get it.
are you in a relationship but you've got this is a 3-month probation and then I'm moving on to the next. And open to long. I should fucking hope you're open to long. Like if I met you and we was in a short-term relationship, you just what? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't get it.
No, I don't get it either.
Like figuring out my relationship goals. Okay, fine.
You just basically... Sorry,
you don't know what you want.
You want to fuck around.
Say it.
Yeah.
Honestly, Hinge needs to make a thing that just says here to fuck. Like that would make things so much
Fuck
clearer.
buddies.
Like someone texts me and it was non-monogamous, figuring out my relationship goals and casual. My profile is monogamy, long-term relationship, and I want to find my wife. Why have you matched me or liked me?
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, clearly, babe, we aren't compatible. And I just sit there and I just think, I feel like no one reads people's profiles.
No.
I probably look at that before I look at someone's photos. Because otherwise I get thoroughly disappointed. If I see someone that I'm like, yum,
Yeah.
and it's all of the things that are completely opposite to me, yum, then I'm like, okay, brilliant. Broke my own heart.
Well, coming from that one, I'm glad you said that, because I have a point that's connected to that.
Okay.
Not having anything written on your profile, or if the only thing written on your profile is Instagram, follow me at... I'm like, are you here for followers?
Yeah, are you here just to up your social media game? I don't get what you're doing.
And if you don't write anything about yourself, how the fuck?
Some people, there's one of mine on there as well, I've had so many people pop up and all of their prompts, because you need to fill them out.
Well, that's for Hinge, but if you go on any other dating apps, Tinder,
I've only really used Hinge.
I haven't been on Tinder in years, so I don't know what Tinder is like now. But then Raya, for example,
You don't need anything.
you can just upload photos.
I mean,
Raya, however you
I don't
say
really
it.
take Raya seriously for people that want dates, though, to be honest. It's
Yeah.
not really a normal dating app. People do it mainly for an ego boost and for validation. Sorry, Elka.
Jesus.
No, but it's not. Hinge and Raya is very different. No one
Yeah.
seriously goes on Raya thinking they're going to find their wife. It's mainly to shag a celebrity or for an ego boost or to just see who's on there most of the time. Mm-hmm. Also, £20 a month, guys. I don't have that kind of funds. But on Hinge, so many people just put a full stop just to fill the gap of the prompt.
Oh.
And I just think, do you think you're hot enough that you don't need a personality? No, but come on. I've seen so many people that are so attractive, but then their prompts is just nothing. Oh my God, no, the worst thing. And it's dating me is or one thing you should know. And it's I'll ruin your life. Okay, bye then. Like, you're not quirky, you're not cool, you're not funny. I would rather my life not be ruined. You aren't hot enough to ruin my life. Like, I choose peace and I choose my mental health. Go away. Instant left. Instant swipe, go away. Oh,
I feel like this episode is so much needed for Alana to get everything out, all the anger.
oh my god, it frustrates me so much. Like, I'll ruin your life. Babe, I'll ruin yours.
Okay, next ones I have. I'm gonna hold my phone saying this because it's a few points, but they're all basically around the same thing, and it's about the photos you post on your profile.
Okay.
So, first one, if the first photo or 90% of the photos are thirst traps.
That was one of mine.
I don't need to see you half naked. Like,
Okay, what's your idea of, could like a bikini photo be a first trap?
it depends on like the type of bikini photo. If it's like a cute summery holiday photo, oh, she's gonna show me one.
I'm showing you mine.
Oh, wait, you have one on your Hinge?
Yeah, because I look good.
So you're thirst trapping?
No, because one of my icks was literally, I hate thirst traps. I'm like, some people might think mine's a thirst trap.
Is it the one from
So
Spain?
that's my profile.
Yeah.
That's quite thirst trappy, isn't it? No, I'm taking it back.
I mean, you do you, babe.
I'm changing it. No, I'm changing it as we speak. Wait, give me a second, guys. I'm just changing my profile.
Show off your body. You got a banging body, so show it off.
No, I'm changing it. As soon as I wrote that was one of my icks, I immediately thought, you know what, hypocrite.
The thing is, you got amazing tattoos in all the places you wouldn't see if you were close.
I was just trying to show off my tattoos, guys.
Exactly, it wasn't a thirst trap. No, I think like it's slightly thirst trapping.
What, is that like thirst
No, that's
trapping?
not. No, that's fine.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, do that one. But yeah, so that
Okay,
the thirst traps is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm like, I mean, maybe it's me. I'm like, I'm all about personality. So you don't show anything about you by just posting thirst traps. To me, that just screams something else.
Okay, so you're all about personality.
Oh no.
No, it's just a question.
Oh, no.
It's just a question.
I feel like I'm gonna be roasted.
No, it's not bad. Do you think looks matter? Honestly, not like a
yeah.
sane answer.
Big topic. Like, I feel like there's a lot to say about that.
They matter.
Do we speak about looks matter on? I mean, yeah, we're talking about dating apps. So I'm saying like online.
Just in general, like
I find it hard because to me, I've had in the past where, how do I say this? I would be attracted to someone who isn't classically looks-wise my type, but like meeting them and actually connecting. I wouldn't say they weren't attractive, just not my
Your type.
normal type that I would go for. But then we would connect because we would vibe and the energy and blah, blah, blah. And that makes me attracted to someone as well.
yeah.
So, but then if we speak specifically about just apps, are we speaking about just apps?
Just more in general, because this may sound shallow,
Go for it.
maybe it is. If I don't want to rip your clothes off to begin with,
Then what?
then I don't want it. No, because I've had it where I've like become attracted to them.
Yeah.
When it's someone that I've not thought was unattractive, but like you said, I wasn't attracted to them, wasn't my vibe, and I've gotten to know them, and I've become attracted to them. But then the oomph and like the wanting to, like the sexual chemistry of it was never there.
Yeah.
And because you need to be attracted, I wouldn't say sex, because obviously some people like aren't even,
Asexual,
some people don't even care about that, but you need to have that attraction to me. Like people that are like, I saw a podcast and a girl was like, you could literally be like, in my opinion, the most unattractive person ever. But then like obviously what's unattractive, it depends
That's a
on,
personal
it's a personal
thing, yeah.
thing. But if you like make me laugh, then like I could be in love with you. I don't know how true that is, and shoot me, but I think people say that, but I also think that those people also wouldn't, if a man came up to you or a woman and you thought that they were super, super, super unattractive, would you even give them the chance to try and make you laugh? Are you going to be like, okay, I think you're actually buttfuck ugly, but you've got 10 seconds to do a knock-knock joke? Like, I don't think that that's a thing.
I think it works in the other way where, you know, when you meet someone and not in like a romantic setting or a romantic way, but then you get to know them and then you start getting attracted to them.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I think it works in that way, but I think when it comes down to dating and dating apps and
you're biased.
Someone walking up to you, there's always gonna be that thing of like,
yeah, we are all shallow to that perspective. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you need to be attracted physically and emotionally, mentally, spiritually, like whatever, however
in all the ways.
In all the ways, but there's always that.
Yeah, there's
physical...
always, because you can also be the most beautiful person ever. And if you have an ugly personality, I will literally look at you and not think that you're attractive whatsoever. Like, I'll feel it in my bones that you are ugly.
Yeah, I've experienced it.
Yeah.
More on photos that you post. Only posting selfies? You're thinking about your...
No, not all of mine are selfies,
I
actually.
saw your profile. You're good. Yeah, not all of them are selfies.
There used to be more, but...
No, you're good. I mean, I would say you could slightly improve your profile to make you a bit like, give you a bit more personality.
Hey, my prompts give me personality. No, my biggest flex is people reply to my prompts more than my photos, and I love that. Like, I'll always reply to people's prompts over their photos.
Yeah.
Because that's what I like, babe.
It's personality. Yeah. So yeah, only selfies. Using filters on your photos.
That's one of mine as well.
Oh, stop using filters.
Like, heavily filtered as well.
It doesn't make you look cute. It doesn't make you stand out. It makes me want to swipe left when I do swipe.
Yeah. Goodbye. It's not cute. Like, a little, like, if you can see, it's not even edited, but like, there's like a filter on it, fine. But you know when it's, you can see like the face tune popping
Snapchat
through.
Filters. The dark.
Oh my god, no. Because that's happened on mine. And I just thought, are we in 2014 all of a sudden?
Takes you back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then only having one photo on your profile.
But you can't just choose.
Well, that's on Hinge. I'm speaking
Are you talking about Raya?
No, and like Tinder as well. Well, I haven't used Tinder in years, so I don't know if it's changed.
I don't know if you can do that anymore on Tinder.
Well, but if you can and you do, don't do it because...
Yeah, it's giving catfish.
It's giving catfish. Although with Raya, though, I think if you have one photo, because Raya is kind of like verified with your Instagram, I don't think you can catfish on Raya.
No, but I feel like also if you've got one picture...
No, it's still weird.
Why?
Why? The eyes.
Why?
What are you hiding? And this is my last point, I think, about photos. When you only have group photos with like the same people in it, and they're like far away, and I'm like, who are you?
I was going to say, one of mine was when your first picture is with a group of people.
Yeah.
Because firstly, I'm like, who are you? And it's even worse when there's like a group of you and you have your eye on one of them and it's not them.
Just like mesh and be like, hey, I actually
No,
really
I've done that before, and I thought no, but I've only done it once, and it was just because they were so hot, and this person was non-monogamy, like it was completely opposite to me. So I was like, hey, our vibes don't match. However, your friend, and they were like, sorry, they've got a partner, and I thought, break up with your girlfriend. Yeah. Okay, I'll do my photo ones as well then. This is more to do with like when I was straight, because I feel like it's more typical when I was straight. I was masking.
Also, sorry, you're like saying when I was straight. How old? You were still young when you came out.
I mean, I had a boyfriend at 18. No, 17.
Oh, okay. So you were young on dating apps.
Young. But I've seen it as well on like TikTok when people like go through on like Hinge and things. Okay,
no, sorry. If it is what I think...
it's probably not, but Yelka has this thing that she can't suck in when she and I'm like, what is it? Go on, you what was you going to say? No, just what was you going to say?
No, because
you're going to be gagging to say it otherwise, so what was you going to say?
I'll say it after. Because if it is what you want to say, I don't want to take away your point.
Okay. Men holding dead fish. What is up with that? What the fuck? You know what? If you want to fish, like I don't have heavy opinions on it all, but you've killed an animal and you're holding its corpse in a photo, smiling and posting it on your dating profile. I don't see you holding a dead animal's body. It doesn't make me want to jump your bones.
But to be honest though, like I only see that with like straight people. I don't see that on women's profiles. I've not come across one woman holding up. Have you?
One. I have. But you know, same goes. Man or woman, I don't want to see a dead fish.
No.
And it's always like, no, actually, I've seen a man on TikTok, like someone's made fun of him. And you know, normally it's them holding like the whopping fish. He was holding literally this Nemo fucking looking thing. Like, it was literally like in his pinkies. And I thought, you know what, if you're going to post a dead fish, you post a dead fish.
But I don't know if people do that to show off that they like enjoy fishing, but I'm like, post a photo of you just sitting there and fishing, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to see that. Because also, these poor vegans and vegetarians, that might give them the fright of their life.
Trigger warning.
Yeah.
It needs a trigger warning.
Like, do it like as your last picture, and as a prompt, be like, if you're vegan or veggie, don't go to the last photo.
Don't keep going.
Don't
scrolling.
do it. I remember, do you know stingrays?
Yeah,
I think stingray, the flat ones. They're stingrays, right?
I think so.
Anyway, if I might sound really stupid now, but it was
flat
something.
fish.
Yeah, the flat fish with the little faces on the
They're
bottom.
so cute.
They're beautiful. My first girlfriend was vegetarian, and she was like very promoter of it.
Wow.
She felt very, very strongly. And I sent her this video I found so bad.
Oh, no.
I sent this video I found on TikTok, and it was someone like what I thought was them tickling the stingray. Oh, no. And it looked like the stingray was like smiling, and no, I know, and the caption was like, really cute stingray, like loved being tickled or something like that. And everyone, I didn't read the captions, I just thought that is so lovely, like that is so cute. And then I sent it to her, and then she didn't see it yet, and then I looked at the comments, and it was like, it's actually suffocating it, like it's in pain, it's dying. I started sobbing my eyes out, one, because now I'm just upset. This baby looks so cute, and it was actually in pain. Like, I was so sad. And I phoned her, and I was like, don't look at what I've sent you. I was like, don't look at what I've sent you. I'm so sorry. And I was crying. And she was like, okay, like, what is it? I was like, someone was murdering a fish. And I was so upset, and I was so traumatized. I sent it to her because I know that would have broken her heart.
You're crying now.
Honestly, it was horrible.
Oh, Lars, I would have dumped you.
Oh, no, I would have done myself. It was so nasty. It just reminded me of that. Thank you.
Do you have any more photo ones?
I do have more photo ones. I think at this big age, if you're posting photos of you flipping the camera off, or like, you know, or like sticking your tongue out unironically, like I could do like a, you know, as a joke.
It's like cutesy.
Yeah, fine.
Very mindful,
but if, you know, you can see you're doing it so purposely, and just the whole like middle finger thing at the camera, I'm that. Just ooh. Ooh, you're really hard.
Mystery.
I'm sitting there thinking, okay, like I don't want to take you home to my mum. Like, if my mum asks to see your profile and I'm sitting there and all your pictures of you like flipping me off, are you doing it because you think you look cool? Because you don't.
No,
you don't look cool at all. Anyway, I've had this many times. A girl kissing another girl in their picture, or it's like me and my best friend, and it's like them kissing, and I sit there and I just think, huh? Like, huh? And I'm just, that's not cute. Or it's like them kissing like they're gay. Right. Hot take, unpopular opinion, maybe.
Bring it on.
If I was with, it's like, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna get judged. I know. Okay.
Spill it.
Maybe this is just my boundary. I've got a lot of gay guy friends. Mm-hmm. I don't kiss them. Just because they're gay, I don't like kissing men. Yeah. And I don't see the point of, like, I don't find, unless I'm attracted to you, I don't find kissing enjoyable. Like, that's why I don't kiss random people. I don't find it fun. Especially if you're a man. I don't, do you know?
Wait. You don't find kissing fun?
If I'm attracted to the person, but I don't do it as a fucking hobby. Like, what? Like, I know a lot of like people that kiss their gay best friends. It burns calories, boost up the serotonin levels. Like, and like just on nights out, they'll kiss their gay guy friends. Yeah. I don't see the appeal in that personally. Like, to me, I just I don't know.
No, I get you.
And I feel like when I'm in a relationship, I don't want you kissing anyone apart from me.
No, yeah.
I don't care if it's your gay friend. I don't care if it's your best friend. I don't want you kissing
No
other people.
exchanging saliva. Saliva.
Yeah, I find it peculiar.
Yeah.
You know? And when I see it on Hinge, I'm just like,
No.
instant no.
No.
Why are you snogging your best friend and putting it on a dating app?
I think that's like the biggest thing. Like, if you do that, your thing. But why the hell do you put that on your dating
Like, do you think
profile?
people are going to be like, oh,
So cute.
I love that friendship. No, I sit there and think, am I going to be the third? Like,
Oh, no, that's a good one.
no, thank you.
So my next one, I slightly understand why people do it. I'm like
Okay.
justifying
I was
the
going to
ick.
say, you're
I'm
like trying to be like,
it's my
okay if you do
empathic
this.
side. I'm like, I'm analyzing
No,
you.
she
I get it,
literally-
babe.
She's the I get it, babe.
I get it. But it's not attractive.
No.
Is when with the prompts, you only are like negative by saying like, don't text me if, or I don't like people who, and the whole profile is like that.
No,
is
you
negative.
know what? I get it.
It's like, instead switch it to the positive of
I
like,
love this.
yeah,
I
I'm
like
attracted
it.
to that, and I'm like, if you say don't text me if, I don't know, I've seen so many different takes on that one.
It's different if it's like a funny, like if it's like, don't date me if, and then it's like something funny.
Yeah.
Fine, but you know when it's like people take it so
Serious,
seriously,
so
and like
serious.
like someone was like, don't date me if you're gonna cheat on me and then leave me with 2 kids like my ex did. Like, do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just think, whoa,
No, literally.
you've trauma dumped me before I've even matched you.
No, literally. And then I have another one that kind of fits in the same thing, is when they say on their profile, swipe right to know more about me, and that's the only thing they have on their profile. It's like, no.
But once again, just because you're hot does not mean that's enough.
Yeah, I'm just like, why? Because to me, that's not attractive by saying like swipe right and then get to know
Yeah,
me.
like, oh, I bet you're so interesting and mysterious. And matter of fact, there's nothing about them that's funky, fresh, or original. Okay, one of my biggest pet peeves, and this, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. My Hinge is set for women only. Why the fuck are men popping up? Why
Literally.
are men putting their gender as women when, like, they're very clearly that's not how they identify? And like I've matched with one of them, or I've messaged one of them to
Did
have
you?
yeah, because I remember I swiped up and I went, why are you here? And they swiped up, there was like, hello pretty lady, and I thought, I'm gay, and he was like, oh, I know, and I thought, so why are
Is
you
that
here?
Is that like one of their kinks or like
mean,
something?
I feel like it's such a thing that men find lesbians hot, so I'm just like, have you came on here just to find the lesbians?
When women don't specify they're looking for a third until you match and you talk, and then
Yeah.
they're like, oh, by the way, my boyfriend. Specify that on your profile.
Yeah, I wasted a swipe on you and now I run out
No,
of
but
likes.
genuinely, like, why wouldn't you specify? If that's the only reason why you're on dating apps, specify that on your profile.
Yeah, no, it's frustrating.
It is.
Because I also feel like you're getting taken a mug out of. Do you know when it's like, because people are on there to genuinely like talk to people and meet people and figure
connect.
things out, and then like for you not to be honest about why you're on there, because like no one gives a fuck. Like if you're on there for that, if you want a third, if you're fine. I do think a separate dating app should be made for it though. But because I think the amount of people that I'm probably not seeing because of
they're taken
these,
up by,
yeah, that I'm just like, I'm trying to meet the love of my life over here, okay? And all I'm getting is thruple requests. Thanks, guys. It really fills me with joy. I literally look at my scene at night time, I think, dying. But no, agreed.
Horror.
Horror. It's horror out here.
That's why I give up.
Okay, this is personal preference. This is something very, very particular to me. I wouldn't be with anyone that takes drugs. Just
That is my
through-
next point as well.
See, we're so
in
interlinked.
sync. That is also my next point.
I just, I've struggled with people in the past that have done it. It's just a boundary that I now have. It's just something that I don't want. And I also think from where I'm very much like future focused as well and like family focused, I just think like, do I want to be married and have a mother to my children that When
Yeah.
does it all end, you know? When someone either has yes to drugs, like obviously that's not an ick, like you do your thing, but when someone doesn't specify, do you know, when it's not on their profile, I'm just like, I'm taking that as a yes. I'm assuming you do, and that's why it's not on there.
You don't give them the benefit of that.
No,
You're
I
like,
don't. It's
No.
not included. I'm not giving you the second fucking chance. Absolutely not.
I had it slightly different, like written down differently. I said when their whole personality is drinking and drugs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with drinking. I drink alcohol. Like,
Yeah, we
it's
love a
fine.
drink.
But like, don't make it your whole personality. If your whole profile is you partying, photos holding drugs.
There's no whole
photos holding
photos of you
drugs.
holding like a pill in your hand, like
Some weed.
look what I've got. Yeah, that was such like a mum thing to say. Last night my mum was like, so did they take the cokes?
The cokes.
The cokes. I thought, what, cocaine? She was like, yeah. And I thought, coke. Cokes. Lynn, I'm gonna smoke a joint.
That's something a lot of people do though, like holding up a joint on their photos to be like, I smoke weed. Which, you know, I'm actually not against weed.
No, not at all. But
And
it's-
like, don't show off with, like, I don't think it adds anything to your personality that makes you attractive.
I don't mind weed. Don't vibe with stoners.
Yeah, like if it
Like-
becomes your whole thing where you can't live without it and you have it all day every day.
I've been with people when I was younger, and they were very much like always stunk of it. Their
Yeah.
house stunk of it. That's all they talk like
Oh,
spoke
when their
about.
sweat smells like...
They just ooze weed.
Yeah.
And it's just not. And I also think that it makes you so chilled.
It does.
And it comes to a point where a lot of the time, it might not be you, but a lot of the time, your whole lifestyle just gets so lazy.
Yeah, I
And
mean...
chill from where you're just, it takes over like your brain. It just fully.
It does, yeah.
And that's not the vibe I'm on.
No.
But even like alcohol, like I wouldn't be with someone again that drinks
Every day.
thoroughly and
No, I can't even be with someone who every time they go out get fucked up drunk.
no.
Like I like going for a glass of wine or two or like get a little tipsy, but that's like
We
an
go for a
occasion.
boogie.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
like an occasional thing as well. It's not that we go Friday to Sunday every night, get fucked up drunk, hangover all weekend, and then
Yeah.
no.
No, I agree. I think it's just lifestyle differences, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that's just not the lifestyle that we're into.
No.
But
So yeah, that was a good point.
thank you.
So my last points I actually have written.
I'm intrigued.
I feel like you're gonna get me.
Okay.
Fuckboy lesbian type.
Fuck boy lesbian.
I didn't know how else to
I
say
feel
it.
like Hey Mum is coded. Do you know what a Hey Mum is lesbian is?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh.
you're so cute.
What is it?
Basically what you just said. Like I think that a lot of typically like masculine presenting lesbians have this a lot when they first become like more masculine or they first like come out. Let me just show you a video of a Hey Mum is lesbian because I feel like you have to see it to
Is
know.
it like with those type of photos where they like hold their crotch? Is it similar to
You know
that?
what kind of? It's more like someone's demeanor is a Hey Mum is lesbian. So like
Oh. Yeah, no, yeah.
Like
but
that.
that cringes me out so badly.
Bad.
It's so bad. Like, no, hey,
there's a woman that she actually messaged me on TikTok. And you know what? She was lovely. But I just couldn't that's not my type of personality
Yeah.
with someone. Like all of the videos was very Hey Mum is coded and she'd be generalised to the lesbian public. It would be, I'd be like
oh boy, what's called?
she'd be like, with the cap, she'd be like, head up, beautiful, you look great today. And like, all of her videos would be like basically air fucking the camera. Like, and you know, and it's just like, ooh, I feel like taken advantage of and you're not even in the room with me. Do you know, and it's like just so, like, it can feel it through the screen and it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
No, it is too. It reminds me of like, oh, when was this? Was like a few years. I think this was like during the lockdowns where there was this whole thing. There was like this one trending sound, and they would be like thrusting and like doing weird shit, and I would just be like,
I've got a lot of
Please
thoughts
no.
about that. No. Do you know what's really scary? And you've not been yet, and I want to take you because you need to experience it once. Sheba.
No, I think I'm good.
Oh my god. It might not be all the time, but the one time and the second to last time, because we're going, that I went is just full of maybe like 40 years old plus, hey mum's lesbians, and I go in and it's like young meters like we just walked into town, like everyone's like looking around and it's like who can like run to you first, like it, honestly you feel like you're in a petting zoo.
I don't think I need to go.
No, but it's so funny, like it's such a funny night out because it's just hilarious. So you need to, they're gonna love you in there, you're gonna be like a fresh piece of meat.
Fresh fish in the sea.
Fresh fish in the sea. They're gonna take a photo of you like this. You're gonna be the dead fish on the Hinge profile.
Imagine them holding me.
Like literally,
I'll be like laying, like, planking.
Planking. This isn't specified really to dating apps. It kind of is. It's more just for life in general. But I've been called it on Hinge before, and I think that's where my ick stemmed from. Bean. Have you not heard that? It's
Bean.
bean. Bean. Where is that coming from? Because one, it cringes me out. The way that people like my silly little bean, like ooh.
I've seen it in that
Ugh.
way, but like I've never had. I wouldn't think anyone would text you, be like,
Someone literally, like we was back and forth a few messages, and she was like, "You're such a pretty bean," and I unmatched straight away.
I'd be like, "Hey chickpea, hey kidney bean,
hey kidney
hey
bean.
garbanzo bean, garbanzo,
The accent when you just did that.
hey butter bean."
Hey, but do you know when it's just like,
That's weird.
it cringes me out. It's such like a, it gives me childish vibes. Like if someone said that to me, I'd be like, oh my god, are we 15?
Yeah,
I don't like it, and I know so many people personally that use it, and even when I see them using it online, I'm like, oh, I don't like it. It weirds me out. I think it's peculiar.
Okay, I have another question for you.
Okay.
How do you feel about when the first message they say something, they compliment you or like, and then they include babe? I find this very interesting because of cultural differences. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Okay.
So how do you feel about that?
I don't like babe. Never liked babe. I would say like,
Oh boy.
because I cringe myself out. Baby. No. Hear me out. Not as in like. It's so annoying because I call you like you and Kaya, or like mainly Kaya because I feel like I call you bub. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh
but
thanks baby, like, but I don't mean it as like baby, like it's like a cutesy baby, you know. And like I've probably messaged girls, or like even in a friendly way, like a girl texts us about the podcast, and I was like, oh thanks baby, like that's so sweet of you, but it's more of like a hugging baby, you know? Does that make sense? It's not done in like a sexual like baby.
Okay, but then would you use that in an opening? Like opening line?
No.
That's what I mean. If it's an opening line, I personally, and I think I brought it up, like, I mean, you said you don't like babe either, but I know babe is being used a lot in England. Like, it's a very...
babe.
Yeah, depending on, like, where you're from, they just say it to everyone.
It gives me like aunt vibes. Like I feel like aunts would be like, "Oh, babe."
No, but literally that's what I'm thinking of. But it's in England. I feel like a lot of people just use it for anything. Like if you bump into the shop, like bump into someone in the shop, they'll be like, "Sorry, babe."
Yeah.
Like people use it a lot here. But for me, coming from Belgium, babe to me is smoothtalker.
See, to me,
If
babe
it's
is
like-
passive aggressive. If someone was like, "Yeah, all right, babe," I'd be like, because I say babe if I'm being a bitch.
Well, if you good to know, you said babe a
Good
lot of
to know.
times to me.
All right, babe.
All right, babe. But I
Does it sound white coming out your mouth?
cringy. Yeah, I don't know, something about it. If someone would first text be something,
I just think be original. I don't like, I say that. My pickup lines aren't original whatsoever. It's always "you're hot" or something about like if they've got a dog on their profile.
I mean, don't even ask me because I'm the worst for pickup. I'm the worst
She is
flirt.
the worst. Yelka, you just need to message Yelka because Yelka will have a panic attack thinking about what to say, and then it makes my life difficult. And like, for me and for my mental state, can you just please message her first because she won't do it.
But you see, that's why I'm like wanting to give up on dating, because it just puts me mentally in such a space where I get stressed out by it.
Yeah. To be fair, that kind of links to my final point.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hinge, Brooke, match with you. Hey, Brooke.
Hi.
Is when they've got on their, like, about messaging people first, when they have on their profile, one thing you should know about me, I won't message you first. Okay, do you think you're the dog's bollocks? Like,
Queen of England.
yeah, who do you think you are? Okay, fine, we'll just sit in each other's matches all year. I had a girl that we got along quite well, didn't make it off Hinge though. And like, we had a conversation and like, it was cool, she was sweet, nice. And then she completely just didn't message me. I wouldn't say she would have ghosted me because I feel like unless you've met someone in person, they can't they can't ghost you.
I feel like you don't really owe each other anything.
Owe each other nothing. I feel like people think things are way more serious than they are. Like, babe, you're a pen pal. babe, you're a pen pal at most. Like,
that was so sick.
That was good. And then they text me like a few weeks ago with like the little like waving emoji, and I literally just put like a dead face, and they were like, sorry, I'm back. I was like, sorry, you reached your 6-month expiry. Like, it was literally 6 months ago. And they were like, my 6-month expiry. Haha, that's funny. And I thought, am I being funny? And I literally unmatched them. I thought, go away. 6 months. I'm so sorry your relationship or foul talking stage didn't last, but don't come running back to me, bitch.
It gives me the thing of, I mean, this is gonna make me sound so old. So old. Back in the day on Facebook.
Yeah.
The poking on Facebook.
Oh my god, that was like such
that?
a like poke. Like, what a low key way of like hitting someone up. Like,
I feel like that's equal to now liking on Instagram stories. Yeah. Do you think? Okay, another one.
I know what it's gonna be. Yeah. So,
do you think liking Instagram stories is flirting?
I will only like your Instagram story if it's something like political that I agree with. I will like it.
Yeah.
Like,
fair.
agree with that. Slay from you for sharing it.
But if it's like
you're
a
my
selfie...
close friends, or if I don't actually personally know you, like if you aren't my friend and I like your story, that's me saying to you,
I'm interested.
Message me.
Yeah.
That's me making my first move. If you don't retaliate, I'm going to assume that you aren't interested and you've got bad taste. But yeah, I think it's like, if it's not a friend, I think it's because why am I just liking someone's selfie? It's very different to liking someone's post, because like,
it's more personal. I feel more intimate.
You see it. If I don't really see who likes my posts.
No, especially with Instagram these days, my notifications are so weird.
It gets like blurred into one, whereas like Instagram, like story likes, you can click on, like you can easily see it. So I think that's a bit more intentional.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a flirty thing. Like, if my partner was liking people's Instagram stories, instant dump. Bye.
Yeah.
Shouldn't even be checking people's stories. What you doing? You shouldn't even have Instagram. What are you doing?
Lance, this is gonna make me look so bad.
I'm joking.
I find it so interesting how flirting now has changed because of social media and like the online world.
Yeah, you can flirt without words now.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what is the best way that someone's flirted with me? They just sent me a GIF. Like, they literally sent me a GIF, but I found that so funny because it was such an irrelevant GIF. It was something so like had no meaning to me, no meaning to them, and I just thought that was so weird. I love that. The weirder it is, the I like weird, I like crazy, I like obsessive, I like low-key stalkery. It's great.
Female version of Joe Goldberg.
Quite literally. That without the violence, and that is my type.
But do lock her up.
But do tie me up in chains and put me in that little cube thing. Feed me by train. Oh my god, if anyone watched, you didn't see it, but I did tell you about it, Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman. Oh my god, I was sat with my friend Chloe, and people were walking out, like men walked out either to have a wank or they felt uncomfortable. I don't know which one it was. It's a film to see with the girls. I don't know why girls would see it with their boyfriend, because it's not like...
It's kind of uncomfortable, isn't it?
It's such a horny film, but it's one that you'd want to giggle at with the girls.
Yeah.
Do you know, like 50 Shades of Grey is quite a sexy film, like quite cringe at other times, but
it's sexy, but it's very like soft. 50 Shades is soft. 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, but it's sexy.
Yeah. But, like, that's what I mean. Like, to watch with someone, it's soft. Like, it's fine.
That's what I mean. Like 50 Shades of Grey, I feel like you'd watch with a partner.
Yeah.
That's fine because it's not like, it's not funny.
Yeah.
I mean, some of it is funny.
Some
Some
of
of
it
it is
is.
funny. But it's when he was like, I don't make love, I fuck hard. I thought, like, ew, Christian, why are you saying that? Christian, stop it. Final question, actually.
Yeah.
How long do you think you should be speaking on Hinge before you take it off to like Instagram or your number?
Straight away.
If we're in a conversation and it's
Well,
not
not
been a
straight away.
day, I'm not speaking to you on Hinge more than a day.
I think if you're texting back and forth, you match and you text back and forth, out of my own conveniency, I'd be like, either message me or text, like, send me on Instagram. Just because, like, I hate dating apps.
Yeah, no, it's not fun.
I hate it.
It also just seems so, like, I don't want you in my little roster on Hinge.
No, it's weird, especially when you're trying to, like, get to know each other better. Yeah.
Well,
End of the episode.
you know, it started off quite funny and I feel like now I'm just getting really, like, sad. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die alone.
No.
22. I'm young, fun and thriving. I'm fine. You're young. You're fun and thriving. You're 30, fun and thriving. Well, thanks for listening, guys. I feel like it was fun for me. I don't know if it was fun to watch, but it was fun for me to get out, so...
I feel like we needed this more than anything else.
Honestly, this podcast is just our journal. I sit there and I'm
dangerous.
like, I don't know if people care what we're talking about, but I enjoyed it.
Apparently, some people do. We get some really nice messages.
Yeah, we've got a few messages, haven't we? And it's people like not even doing it in like a flirty way, and actually just like which is even nicer when
Yeah,
it's like
it's really
genuine,
nice.
just because they like the podcast. And I'm like, oh, thanks, guys. So thanks if you text us and say that you like listening to us. It means a lot because I feel like most of the time we just chat shit and we think like, oh, no one's gonna care about this.
We're like, we're funny for us,
Yeah.
but that's how far
Not
it
other
goes.
people. Although I do show my mum. My mum's sitting there pissing herself. She's like, "You're so funny." I was like, "My mum, you have to say that." But we are.
But yeah, thank you for listening. And if you enjoy listening to our podcast, don't forget to give us 5 stars on Spotify and subscribe on YouTube. And we'll see you next week.